Good morning again. We got a second part video. The first one I didn't even honestly intend of just stopping it, but I figured that was a great opportunity just to kind of promote what I'm doing. But yeah, so actually what I wanted to talk about is, first of all, I forgot my greeting. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. I am Applied Knowledge. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on all the social media handles that I have given you in my description box below. Um, so back to what I was getting at was I kind of have been um kind of fighting myself as far as what I want to do with music and what I'm gonna be doing, and I get discouraged quite a bit. Um, and I think the reason for my discouragement is because I don't feel like I'm making any progress. And I made a video on that before, which you can find somewhere. I think it's in the thoughts and opinions. But anyway, yeah, I just every day it just seems to be something uh new of disappointment and um failure and things like that, which is not always 100% true, because I feel like even though I am taking steps every day and trying to figure new things out, I'm actually um kind of missing what's actually there right in front of me right now. So uh I think today I've kind of came back to came back into focus a little bit. How long that'll last, I have no idea, which I don't believe to be very long, because my mind is never settled. It's always looking for, excuse me, new ways to do things, and I've been like stuck on this learning curve, and it's just like I've been kind of beating my brain to just like get it. My hair is like fucked up. Um, Yeah, I just been like beating myself to just be like, like you need to get this shit, like you dumbass. Like that's really literally how I talk to myself. And it's like it might be in some people's eyes it might be bad, but for me it's like no, like get it. Like get it or else you're not gonna learn it. And so I have to treat myself like that from time to time in order to accomplish the things that I need to accomplish. Sometimes it is painful, but it's growth. That's how I look at it. But yeah. So I think today I kind of came back into focus, and I also think just actually going through that has helped me come back to focus, because it's like I had been spending money on advertisements and getting no results, and it's like I just came to a point where I felt like I was just throwing money away, and then it was like I was trying to be way too advanced and way too complicated, when it was just like, okay, just build connections. Like there are tons of people out there that shoot music videos. I mean, I'm not an artist, but these are just the facts. Like there are a ton of people out there that do music videos and uh, short productions and shit on YouTube, like them cartoon things. It's a lot of people that do that. It's a lot of people that are artists. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that dance. Basically, there's a lot of people that do stuff that music is required behind what they're doing, and it's like just reaching out to those people can be 10 times better than spending like $50 on an ad, when you can do something for free and get a straight answer right then and there, like yeah, or either yes or no, I don't need it. 9 times out of 10 it might be no, because they already have a connection that they make. But the fact that you made a connection and um, just start there, and it's like, all right, just continue to be active with them and be social with them on your social media, and you just never know, they may hit you back and they may not. But the fact of the matter is that you uh, one, continue to uh, build your catalog and showcase your work, because I think that's important too, because people that you have made connections with may look at that and they may see your work and think like, damn, that is hot. Maybe I'll buy that from you. I'll start fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just how people think. They're always looking for that better deal or that right sound. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know. And now that I say that, like, definitely showcase your work. Like, For me, it's what's helped me a lot is Instagram. And I promise you, I didn't give a shit about Instagram like 5 months ago. I hated Instagram. I didn't have it as an app, none of that shit. And it was just like, well, I don't see no point of it, because how am I going to promote myself? You know, how am I don't post pictures, you know. And I was very one, I was very one-sided. I wasn't looking at how broad and how good that it actually can be for me. And forgetting that I'm actually a visual person, and I'm like, when I build music, I have images in my mind, you know what I'm saying? So it's like other people that are like that as well, they can connect with me, and I can bring them into that, you know, thought process with me. And it's like, damn, you know, yeah, I feel the same thing he feeling, you know what I'm saying? So it's like Instagram has been so well for me. I've gained so many followers, likes, and different things like that. You know, just those little things make me feel like I'm actually making progress. You know, the 10, 15, 20 views on a video, you know, the feedback, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm actually making connections with people versus me using Facebook, because people on my Facebook page, they just don't give a shit. You know, they'd rather talk about bullshit and, you know, post memes all day, which is some are funny, and then some just sound depressing. I'm sorry, I don't want to put nobody down where I live, but that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? And it just comes a point where even that is just like, you have to be positive, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, shit gets rough, but just be positive, you know what I'm saying? Don't keep glorifying the situation that you in, because you're gonna continue to be in that situation where it's like, if you post about things that you fantasize about, you know what I'm saying? Like, fantasize about marriage, fantasize about having a great relationship, fantasize about that new car. It's like you're now conditioning yourself to think uh in a new way, in a better way, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at something nice where it's like, all right, you know, if your thought process is successful, you're going to begin thinking about how you can get that nice thing. How what do you have to do now, because it's on you now. What do you have to do? The other thing, that thing is already ready, it's a finished product, but what do you have to do in order to get that, in order to inherit that, or in order to earn that, whatever it is. So it's like, don't condition yourself to think wrong. And you know, it's that's just what life is. You know, you attract what you think about. And you know, I think nowadays it's become a little more difficult because of a lot of negative energy that's being put out into the world. But it's still possible. The fight and stress might be a little bit harder. And you know, I don't know where everybody's watching this videos from all over the world. You may live in the hood, you may live in a trailer park, whatever. You may get talked about, but the thing is like, I feel like those people have a greater advantage, because one, people are trying to beat you down because they subconsciously recognize the greatness that is in you. And there's something in life uh, that recognizes the great things in you. So it's like, the people that are great, they're going to get put down the most, because that thing in life doesn't want you to recognize that you are great. So it's like, expect bullshit to continue to go on in your life. And you should know that, because the more that keeps happening, the more potential that you have and that you're getting and that you'll begin to put out. So it's like, you just have to think positive every single day. Like, shit is already negative. Like, it can definitely get more negative than what it is now. I was gonna say it couldn't, but it can. But yeah, you gotta fantasize about new things, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be depressing. It really is. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be depressing. You might feel suicidal, you might feel all kind of shit. Like, especially if you're in music, you definitely gonna feel depressed. I don't know too many people who haven't. If you haven't, then I don't think you're doing shit. I'm just being honest. Like, it just, I've had more depressing days than good days. I'm just being real. But I've also still held on to where I can be and where I believe I'm gonna be at some point in time. And I've told myself, even if I don't get there, I'm gonna die trying. That's the end of the road. Dying trying is, if I don't make it, then I'm dying trying. Like, nobody's gonna be able to say that, oh damn, he didn't even try. So that's my whole thing behind that. It really ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, but at the same time, nobody's gonna have nothing to say about uh my career path and, you know, the decisions I made, and able to get further in that. You know, I may fuck everything else up, but that just you don't speak at all. Don't speak. Um, so yeah, I just had to check the haters one time because, you know, they be talking. But yeah. So keep y'all hopes up. I don't even know what I went and talked about some shit else, and I don't even know what the hell I was talking about. That's why I don't need to start doing this shit in two pieces. Uh, but yeah, love y'all. Straight up, love y'all, because that's what we need in this world. We need love. So, um, yeah, that's really all I got. Appreciate y'all's support thus far, and you know, I'm just gonna continue to put out positive and content that people actually need and want. Um, and yeah, I'll just try to do what I can. Um, I'm really trying to remember what it is I was talking about, and I have absolutely no idea. Uh, yeah, I don't know. So I'm just gonna take that as a hint and end there. So maybe that was what was needed for somebody today. I don't know, but that's that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. Be safe. 4th of July is coming up. You know, motherfuckers act crazy. Um, just be safe, cause not off bangs that go off of fireworks. So if you gotta sit your ass in the house, stay your ass in the house, watch a little movie or something. Got them a Little Mermaid or whatever the fuck you gotta do. Stay your ass in the house. Don't get hurt. Don't go no places you don't feel like you should be going. Bars, all kind of, man. Just stay away from that shit. Straight up. Um. So yeah. Uh. Yep. That's all I got. This is Applied Knowledge. Please visit my webpage at www.appliedknowledgeproduction.com. Peace.